Today I have a very interesting video for you guys. We're going to be taking a look at the players who haven't gone to the Euros, okay? So don't be silly and be like, oh, Neymar hasn't gone. We know Neymar hasn't gone. We're going to be taking a look at the players that maybe have missed it due to injury or their team not qualifying and how good these players are. And we're going to put them into an 11, obviously, player squad at the end. And we're going to take a look at basically the players that Euros are missing. I haven't done a squad or anything like this, a video like this in a little while. So if you guys want to see more of this on my channel, make sure you do drop a like and a thumbs up down below. Maybe if this video gets 3,000 or 4,000 likes, I can do an episode where we take a look at the players that haven't made like Copa America and stuff like that. So more of this basically. Drop a like and a thumbs up down below if you want to see that. And if you guys looking to open any FIFA packs or buy any FIFA coins, check out footbomb.com in the description down below. Use RossiHD checkout page for a 10% discount. So that's right, ladies and gents, let's have a look at the players. Okay, we have a starting 11 that is beast, and I'm going to talk through why these players are not in the Euros. Okay, so here we have Areola. Okay, this guy is a team of the season goalkeeper. This is an 85 rated card. This is what his card may have looked like, you know, if he had inform man the match card or whatever. We've got all the players like this. There's some clean, absolute clean graphics in this video. I only try and do the best for you guys, so you know, time and effort do go into these videos. As you can see, this guy's a fantastic goalkeeper. Is he going to replace Lloris, Mandanda, Costil? I don't know. You guys can let me know in the comment section down below. Do you think he's a better goalkeeper than any of them? I don't think he's better than Lloris. I'm not sure about Mandanda and Costil. I mean, the French guys. You French guys, if you're watching, you'll give me your comments down below, I'm sure. So yes, he actually wasn't selected. He was on the reserve list amongst other players like Morgan Schneidlin. Lucky for him, due to an injury, Schneidlin actually managed to get into the team, but Areola, I'm afraid, he's missed out. Next up, we have Van Dijk, and this guy is a very good centre-back. He's had a good season with Southampton. Here is his team of the season card, which is an 84 rated. Now, as we know, Holland didn't qualify for the Euros. That's right, lads. A team as good as Holland didn't, or Netherlands, whatever you want to call them. They didn't qualify for Euros, which is really sad. So yes, this means lots of Dutch players didn't make it, and unfortunately, and this guy, I mean, is one of the best centre-backs on FIFA that probably didn't make the Euros. So Van Dijk is out. We have another player now who's out due to injury this time. So Vincent Kompany has an 85 rated card in FIFA. He has missed the Euros due to injury. It's actually believed to be a muscle injury, you know, so it's really unfortunate because this guy's a leader. He really is a leader, and Belgium are going to miss him, that's for sure. They do have other, you know, good centre-backs as well. He's a great player. They got Vertonghen, and obviously a few other players in that, but Kompany is a leader. They're going to miss him. This guy's one of the best centre-backs in the world as well, or he was, or whatever you want to say. That's down to your opinion. So him in the Euros is going to be a big miss. So next up, we have an 89 rated team this season card. This guy missed he was actually in the original squad, and due to injury, he pulled out of the squad, and means that Bellerin actually managed to get in ahead of him, but only because of injury. He actually suffered this injury in the Champions League final as well, so absolutely the last game of the season. Daniel Carvajal, he had an injury, and unfortunately it's pulled him out of the Euros. And that's right, Hector Bellerin could have been in this. He's got a very good team this season card, but you know, Carvajal has been replaced by Bellerin due to an injury in the Champions League final. How unlucky is that? Next up is a player also team didn't make the Euros, of course. Now that is Armenia, which is Mkhitaryan. So this guy's a 90 rated team this season card. It's absolutely amazing. Look at the stats on that. 92 pace, 94 dribbling, 85 shooting, 92 passing, 82 physical. I can talk pretty quick, can't I? But that's right, Armenia didn't actually manage to qualify for the Euros, but this guy, Mkhitaryan, has been named as Armenia's best player for the 5th time. So he is literally their best player, and it's really unfortunate because he's not going to be at the Euros. So we have another situation which is pretty much the same as Mkhitaryan, okay, with Pjanic. Now this guy is 91 rated. Look how good that centre-mid card is. It's like one of the best centre-mid cards in the game. But Bosnia and that didn't actually manage to qualify for the Euros. Bosnia and Herzegovina. Have I said that right? I think I've said that right. He's another one of them top class players from a nationality, not surrounded by, you know, other like Premier League players, Serie A players and stuff like that. So as a team, they didn't manage to pull through, but as an individual, this guy is a fantastic player, and unfortunate for him and obviously the rest of the world, because we like seeing these big players play in these tournaments. He's not going to be at the Euro 2016. I can't believe this next guy didn't go to the Euros. I cannot believe it. He wasn't selected by his nationality, and that is Hatem Ben Arfa. This guy is on the reserve list for France. Now, don't get me wrong, France, you know, French have a very, very good selection of players in their team, but this guy had an insane season in French last year, so I don't know how he hasn't been picked for the team. I really don't know how he hasn't been picked for a team, but this is a 90 rated team this season card. It's insane. Forget that. Forget FIFA for a second. This guy's a beast in real life. We know this. How did he not make the French team? There's lots of players around him who are also very, very good. Of course, we know that the French team, but they're tipped to be favourites. But this guy, I feel a little bit sorry for him. I feel sorry that he only made the reserve list. Next Next is a really sad case of a player, you know, whose team didn't make the Euros, okay, another one. But this was one where they should have made it, and I can't believe they haven't. We've already had one player from the same nationality. Next up, we have Iron Robin, a 91 rated card. Now, originally it's a striker card, but I'm giving him a 91 on his right mid card because, you know what, I'll have him in midfield. Him as well as loads of other Dutch players, Van Persie, you know, Huntelaar, Depay, even Memphis, Van Dijk. There's loads of Dutch players that are not going to be at the Euros, of course, and this is one of the biggest players, and I just can't believe they still aren't in the Euros. I'm not going to sit here and slate Holland because, you know, England did this not too long ago, didn't actually manage to qualify for the Euro. So, you know, things happen like this, you know, shit happens, you know, got to accept it and move on, but it's really unfortunate not to see these big players at this tournament. I think the next one is one of the most saddest of all of them, okay, because this guy's missed the World Cup, which they won. Now he's missed the Euros, which they could win. We've got Marco Reus, okay. Now, obviously, we know he didn't go to the World Cup due to injury. Now, he's pulled out the Euros due to injury as well, but the World Cup, Germany won, so he could have won himself a winner's medal. And, you know, now at Euros and stuff, Germany are one of the favourites again. Could he lose out on a Euro winner medal? Really, really unlucky on injury. This guy is a fantastic player. As you can see, he's an 89 rated card. Forgetting FIFA for a second, how good he is in real life and what he's actually missing, that World Cup winner's medal and now potentially the Euro winner medal, okay? That is really sad to hear, and that's all due to injury as well. The next one is a very, very good player who wasn't selected by his nationality, okay, which may have surprised a few of you, but didn't really surprise me in a sort of weird way. We've got Diego Costa. Now, that obviously we know Chelsea didn't have a great campaign this year, but that campaign actually made him not get into the, obviously, Spanish team. Now, there's a few other players like Juan Mata, Fernando Torres and stuff that didn't make the Spanish team, but this guy, obviously, we know Spain haven't got loads of strikers and stuff like that, you know, that, I think it was like the previous World Cup where they didn't even play with a striker, played like 6 in midfield or something like that. You would have thought they needed a powerhouse like Costa, you know, just to mix things up in a different game, you know, because he gives you that something different, but, you know, he didn't even make it. This could be a good bounce back for them because Chelsea are going to bounce back and improve next season, and he could prove a point in that season in saying, why didn't you pick me for the Euros, of course. Now, obviously, all the players could do that, but this guy really has got a point to prove, I think, because, you know, he changed nationality from Brazilian to Spanish so he could actually play for Spain or whatever because Brazil didn't want him or something like that, and now he's done that and now Spain don't want him. It's a bit weird, a bit political. I'm not even going to get into this. Let's go on to the next player. Final player is the highest rated one in the team, okay. He's 95 rated. Can you guess who he is? Well, to be honest, I'm just going to tell you. We've got Karim Benzema. Now, this guy is not in the Euros for the weirdest reason, or not weirdest, but most different reason from any of these players. So Benzema, 28 years of age, was suspended indefinitely from the national team after being charged with, listen to this, conspiracy to blackmail as part of an alleged attempt to extort funds from his international teammate Valbuena. So apparently Valbuena had a sex tape, and he said to Valbuena, I'm going to release the sex tape unless you give me £1 million. This is hypothetical. This is not actually really what happened. I mean, the storyline's correct, I believe, but not necessarily the money. And due to this reasoning, they've both been left out of the French national team, obviously because he's in court and stuff for these crimes. It's a really dodgy one. Could he go to prison or something like that? Anyway, guys, here are the 11 top players that haven't gone to the Euros. If you enjoyed this video, make sure do drop a like and a thumbs up down below. If we can try and get 3,000 or 4,000, that would be absolutely insane. Husband player, as always, enjoy the Euros. Peace.